What is up, mustard packets? Okay, it's time for an episode of DayZ Overpoch, but this is a completely different series. This is going to be from the admin side of things. As many of you guys know, I run a DayZ Overpoch server, and one thing I found is that there are no shortage of hackers and glitchers in DayZ. That's no real big surprise to anybody. I'm sure they've been prevalent since day one of DayZ. So this series is going to be dedicated to the observing, catching, and subsequent banning of various hackers and glitchers on my server. Enjoy. So we're going to start off this video. I'm doing a little bit of work in the Clen Trader. There was a bit of a dispute where somebody was potentially griefing another player's car. As you guys should know, if you play on the server, griefing is not allowed in Clen because it's a safe zone trader. You can't fight back if somebody's taking your stuff in a safe zone, and it's kind of a bitch move to do. So the dispute is pretty much handled. There really wasn't much to it. And of course, you see I have my ESP turned on. I'm invisible, and I have God mode turned on. That's the way I always run when I run my admin stuff, because it's easier to catch things that I wouldn't normally otherwise catch. Like this right here. See that blue name tag jumping from right to left across your screen? That's somebody moving quite quickly across the map, quicker than any vehicle is likely to get somebody across the map. And, of course, they're on foot, so they're teleporting. So let's go ahead and we'll move over to them and see what they're up to. And, of course, they're at the Northeast Airfield, and it appears they are purchasing some sort of an aircraft. At the time, I assumed it would be duped in or spawned in briefcases that they were using, and my suspicions would prove to be correct once I look inside of his gear. Note that he doesn't even have a primary weapon. He shot himself up to the Northeast Airfield with no gear, but 2 briefcases on his person, and then 4 more briefcases in his backpack. So here I am. I'm looking through the logs to see if there's anything suspicious. This is my surveillance logs. It lets me know if there's potential issues that could happen. Now you'll see hacked boxes and things like that in the menu here. Those are from the missions. They display as hacked boxes for some strange reason, so I still look at those, but most of the time, I'd say 99.99% of the time, they're just simply mission spawned boxes. So I decided I was going to sit back and see what this guy did, see if he maybe had any friends on the server, and I would observe and see if he did anything else suspicious. So yeah, there's the other 4 briefcases and 2 Mountain Dews. I don't know why he spawned himself with 2 Mountain Dews, but he did. So as I thought, he's headed to the coast, and he's picking up a friend. He hasn't spawned himself in anything new, but he's been busy flying. So here he is picking up his friend Will. He's going to hop in, and they're going to continue flying around. So a few minutes go by, and I decided to check on their gear once more, and Hard Orange still has the same 6 briefcases, painkillers, and 2 Mountain Dews. And I switch over to Will and see what he's got on him. And, oh look, he's got exactly the same loadout. So at this point, I feel like I've seen enough, and I don't need them to do anything else, so I make my move and eliminate them from the server.